Hey guys, I'm at 28 weeks today. Can you guys believe it? I have 12 weeks left. So my little guy is about 14 and a half to 15 inches in length from head to toes. And as of today, I have officially gained 14 pounds, which means that I gained 2 pounds just from last week. I can definitely tell that the baby is getting fatter this week because my belly has grown so much just this week alone. And I've gained 2 pounds in 1 week, which is the most amount of weight that I've gained, I think, in 1 week's period. According to both my book and my pregnancy app, I should be able to start feeling him have little hiccups, and I think I actually felt some this morning. I think I may have felt some earlier in the week, but didn't really realize that it was hiccups. And now that I think about it, it was a little bit more rhythmic, I guess, than his kicks and punches that he usually does. But definitely this morning I felt some hiccups for maybe about 30 seconds or so, and then he flipped over and it was over. I'm trying to figure out what position he's in because I'm really interested to know, especially considering I only have 12 weeks left. And this is about the time where he is going to put himself into position and kind of be head down instead of head up. But I have felt his head on the right side of my belly buttons a little bit higher up. So I know that he's still moving around a lot. So I think he's still got some wiggle room in there. He's still doing some flip-flops and, you know, somersaults and all of that. So hopefully he'll find a position and settle down in the coming weeks. I feel like I've had a lot of symptoms this week, and I feel really bad for Myk actually, because this has been a hard week for me, which is then in turn a hard week for him, poor guy. I have been super moody. In the morning, I start off, I feel really good, I feel pretty energetic, and around 3 o'clock or so, I get so tired and emotional and moody, and it's not for any specific reason, I just don't feel good. So after work, pretty much I've been coming home and just been like, I want food, and then I'm going to sleep. So I haven't been that much fun this week, so I feel really bad. Sorry, honey. But that's just how this week has been for me. I had one day this week where I got heartburn out of nowhere. I think it was before lunch at work. So I think I was a little bit hungry and my stomach was emptier than usual, and all of a sudden I had heartburn. But then I ate lunch and it went away. So thankfully I didn't have horrible heartburn, it was just kind of mild, but it came out of nowhere and it kind of surprised me because I thankfully have not had heartburn for most of this pregnancy. I just had it a little bit in the beginning, and I think that was because of the prenatal vitamin. Another thing that's been bugging me this week, unfortunately, is all of my joints have been so achy. I think from sitting all day at work, I try really hard to get up at least once an hour, and I'll walk around, do a lap, or walk to the bathroom because I always have to pee. But my ribs and my hips have just been so sore, and when I get up at night to go to the restroom, I kind of hobble like an old lady. It's kind of amusing. I mean, I'm sure it looks more amusing than it feels because I'm like, this hurts so bad, but I looked really funny because I'm hunched over because my hips hurt so bad. Since it's been so hot this week, yet again, both of my feet have been swelling up, so I've been putting my feet up not only at work, but once I get home, and also when I'm driving in the car, I blast the AC on my feet, and that feels so good. Oh my gosh. That's all that I have as far as updates this week, but I do have a favor to ask of you guys. Since I only have 12 weeks left, I would like to actually prepare some frozen meals, so that way we have food when the baby is here and I don't have to think about cooking. So I want to know some of your guys' recipes. If you have some recipes that you use maybe when you first had your baby, or recipes that you brought to a friend who had a baby, or just a recipe in general. I'm looking for stuff like casseroles, lasagnas, that type of thing that I can just stick in the freezer and it'll be good to go, and I can just reheat it. So that way when he's here, I don't have to worry about feeding everybody because I'm sure I'll be hungry but too tired to cook. So if you want to email me those recipes, I would actually really appreciate that. You can send it to mykandandie@gmail.com, spelled exactly like our YouTube name, and I will give you guys a shout out in next week's video because I can't wait to see what you guys send me. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.